In this video, we are going to see how to send WhatsApp message for failed payments. So let's say that you're using Razorpay as a payment gateway, and every time there's a failed payment for any reason, then automatically a WhatsApp message should be sent to the customer. How can you do that? For this, you will have to set up some integration between Razorpay and WhatsApp, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Razorpay, your action application would be WhatsApp. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two tabs, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And as I do that, here we have reached the all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of the application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab, create workflow. Let's click on this. And here the dialog box has appeared, which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is to send WhatsApp messages for the failed Razorpay payments to my user. So I'm going to name it as send WhatsApp messages for failed Razorpay payments. Let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now here my trigger application would be Razorpay. So I'm going to look for Razorpay here. Let's click on this. As I do that, here it is asking me for the trigger event. So this is the event that will make my workflow start. So I'm going to select payment failed. So every time a payment is failed for some or the other reason, then only this workflow will run. Now here we have received a webhook URL. Basically, this is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect with Razorpay so that it can have access to the information that it receives through this trigger application. I'm going to copy this, and now we have to follow these steps to set up this connection. So I've already logged into my Razorpay account. Let me take you there. And here we are going to go down to settings. Then we have to go to webhooks. Here I'm going to add a new webhook. Now this URL that we have just received, I'm going to copy this, go back to Razorpay, paste it over here. And then the active event would be payment failed. Let's click on create webhook. And here you can see that the webhook has been saved successfully. Going back to Pabbly Connect, it is asking us to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So taking you back to Razorpay, here we have payment pages. Now let's say that we wish to purchase online PHP course for beginners. So this is the URL. I'm going to copy this, open this URL in a new tab. And as I do that, this is the payment page. Let's select the product. Once done, the full name. So let's say the full name is new user. And then the email address is newuser@pabblytuts.com. Then we have the mobile number. So let's say the mobile number is, and then I'm going to click on pay ₹499. As I do that, here it is asking me to select the payment mode. So let's select card. And now I'm going to fill in the details. So these are the mock details, and once I've filled that, let's click on pay now. So here it is asking us for the OTP. Now instead of putting the OTP and clicking on submit, I'm going to cancel this. Yes, cancel. As soon as I do that, here we have received a message that your payment has been cancelled, which basically means that now as I take you to Pabbly Connect, we should receive the API response, and yes, here it is. What is the entity status? Payment entity status says that it has been failed. Here we have the mobile number, the name, the email address, the name of the product, and as I take you down, here it is saying that what is the error reason the payment has been cancelled. What is the description? The description says that your payment has been cancelled, try again or complete the payment later. So once we have received this information, I want a WhatsApp message to be sent to the user telling him about the same. So now my action application here would be WhatsApp. Let's click on this. And the action event would be to send template message. Let's click on connect. Now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the WhatsApp Cloud API account. To set up this connection, first select add new connection. And now here we need the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. To generate this, we have to go to Meta for Developers page. I have already logged in here. Let's go to my applications. So once you reach here, I have already created a few applications. You can create your own by clicking on this Create App tab. So let's say that I want to process this through this particular app, my Connect Message app. Let's click on this. As soon as I do that, here on the left hand side, we can see WhatsApp. Let's click on the drop down, go to Getting Started. And here you can see that yes, we have reached another window which has got all the three information that we need. We have got the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. But we have received a temporary access token, which basically means that if you create this workflow using the temporary access token, it is going to stop working after a day. Why? Because this token will expire in 23 hours, which means there is a need to generate a permanent access token, and you can do the same by watching this dedicated video which is there in the video description of this video. Please generate the same and your workflow will keep on running smoothly. So now I'm going to copy this as this is just a test case. Go back to Pabbly Connect, paste this over here. Then we have the phone number ID. So I'm again going to go to this. Phone number ID is copied and pasted over here. And finally the business account ID. So this is my WhatsApp business account ID and it has been pasted here. Let's click on Save. So this basically means that WhatsApp Cloud API is now connected with Pabbly Connect. And now we have to fill in this information. First of all, we have the template name. What is a template? A template is a pre-written message that can be shared with your clients and customers, and you won't have to write it again and again because it has got certain variables that can be changed. To understand this, I'm going to take you back to Meta for Developers page, and here let's click on this hyperlink which is given in step 2. As I do that, here you can see that these are the various templates that I already have created. Now, every time there's a failed payment, so I already have created a message, payment failed user. So here you can see that I haven't chosen a header. Otherwise, you could have chosen a text or a media file just like a video or a document or an image, right? Now, here is the body. So what does this say? It says payment failed. Hello. Then you can see a number within double curly braces. Your payment for, and there's another number with order number. Another number was not completed. If money was debited from your account, it will be refunded automatically within 5 to 7 working days from. And then we have another number team. Basically, these numbers are known as variables, which are written within double curly braces. So every time there is a new message, then automatically it would be able to change the name, the account ID, the product. So you don't have to write this manually again and again. How is it going to look on your WhatsApp? So this is the preview of the message. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here I'm going to select the template, which is payment failed user. So here it is. So once we have done that, here we have to map this information, the recipient's mobile number. Then we have the different body fields. Now what is mapping? Mapping means that I have already received this number in my previous step. I'm just going to retrieve it here. Basically, if I write this manually, then every time this workflow runs, it will only take the manually written data. That is why, how do we map? As I click on this, it will show me all the previous steps. I'm going to go to step 1, and here we have to fill in the mobile number. So this is the mobile number. Remember that you have to write the mobile number with the country code, but without the plus sign. So I'm here going to write the country code. Once done, here we have to map the name. So this is the name. Then we have the name of the product. So this is the name of the product. And then here we have the order ID. This is the order ID. And then we have the name of the company. So I'm going to write it manually because this information is not going to change. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So here we can see that we have received a WhatsApp message, and now I'm going to show you the same. And here we have the message. So yes, we can see that the payment has been failed, hello, and this is the message. So this basically means that our integration process is a success, but we also need to check this in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back to Razorpay, and here I'm going to make another payment for the same product. So I'm going to copy this, open this in a new tab, and here let's make another payment. So what's your full name? Let's say this time the full name is Demo Dummy. And the email address is demodummy@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the WhatsApp number. Let's click on pay. So as I do that, here it is asking me to select the payment mode. Let's select card. And here we have to fill in the information. So once we have filled in this information, let's click on pay now. And here it is asking me for the OTP, but instead of entering the OTP, I'm going to cancel the payment. And as soon as I have cancelled this, here we have received the message your payment has been cancelled, and at the same time I have received another message on my WhatsApp. So let's go and check. And here is the message, payment failed, hello demo dummy, and rest of the message remains the same. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success. This is just a one-time setup, so you do not have to create this workflow again and again. Once this is set, then every time there's a failed payment, automatically a message would be received by the user on WhatsApp. So let's quickly understand what we have done. So basically here this is an extremely easy two-step integration process where our trigger application is Razorpay and the event is payment failed. Our action application is WhatsApp Cloud API. The event is to send template message. I hope this is very much clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any particular integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.